Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Now at 6 a.m. on WKYT, the latest on a deadly shooting overnight on the campus of Florida State University.
A Lexington couple comes home to find their home on fire and their pets trapped inside.
And details on an annual tradition out at the Kentucky Horse Park. It's about ready to go. Those stories and more. Breaking news as it happens. It's coming up on WKYT This Morning. Hey, top of the morning to you and welcome in. It's so good to have you with us. The holiday season has arrived, it looks like, right? It's November 20th. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. A little bit warmer when we stepped outside at around 4 a.m.
When we got here, right?
But
it's getting colder as the morning goes along and as the day goes along. We have an Arctic front sort of sliding across Kentucky. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris ahead of a lot of news. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we just can't get away from these fronts. They just slide on in here overnight when a lot of us are asleep. Just kind of ruin our morning. Throw in some colder air. We even have a few flurries flying around in the northern zone, so don't be surprised to see that. But most of us staying dry and no big impacts on that. So there's First Alert Defender Live Radar. Current temperatures, we were at 33 degrees when all three of us came in here to work this morning. Now we're at 27 there in Lexington, and that's where the front's kind of situated. Well, the front's just a little bit farther south, but the cold air is now ushering in back behind that. Richmond, next update you'll see there possibly in the upper 20s, and that will start to dive throughout the over throughout the day too there in the southern zones. Now today's forecast right around 30 below freezing. Then we look at the focus of the forecast. Changes for the weekend. I'll explain that because it does get better. Then we add a little rain to it, and I'll show you all that coming up.
All right, Micah, thank you. We have a lot going on early. Let's begin with developing news out of Florida. Police say a gunman is dead and 3 people are injured after a shooting on the campus of Florida State University.
one student says he was in his dorm room across from the campus library when he heard several gunshots. Students were told to take shelter. Tallahassee police say officers shot and killed the gunman and that 3 other people are being treated for gunshot wounds. FSU has canceled classes for today. And here locally this morning, we're also learning new details about a fire that destroyed a Lexington home.
It started last night in the Winburn neighborhood. 4 dogs managed to escape from the fire. WKYT's Whitney Wetzel is tracking the investigation live from the scene, and there's more to go on that. Whitney, good morning.
Good morning. Well, fire crews are still here, keeping an eye on the home, watching for any flare-ups that might have happened overnight. The fire itself started around 10 o'clock last night at this home on Balfour Drive, which is in the Winburn neighborhood. The people who live here came home to find flames and smoke coming from their house. 4 of their dogs were inside when this fire started, but all of them were able to get out safely. Firefighters say part of the roof is caved in, and now the back part of this house is destroyed.
Well, the damage is actually pretty extensive. We have some heavy fire damage to the interior, especially in that back bedroom where we think that the fire originated. Part of the roof is gone.
Now at this point, investigators are not sure how this fire started. Firefighters say they did not hear any smoke detectors going off when they first got here. Investigators are expected to be back out here later this morning to investigate a cause. Live in Lexington, Whitney Wetzel, WKYT.
Whitney, thank you very much. And also new this morning, an eastern Kentucky substation is still burning after an overnight explosion. It happened just after midnight on US 23 in Lawrence County. Emergency crews say a Kentucky power transformer exploded and it melted a valve that contains a type of oil. The Environmental Protection Agency has been alerted. They're heading to the scene to help clean up the mess. Despite the fire, there are no power outages in that area. But crews say that drivers should be aware of smoke that's causing poor visibility in the area.
New this morning, a man goes looking for help after being stabbed in an attempted robbery. WKYT's Mark Barber is tracking this crime alert live in Lexington.
Good morning, Rebecca. The person who called 911 says after a man was attacked here on Winchester Road last night, he went knocking on doors of the Sportsman Hotel, which is just over my shoulder here, looking for help. Now, investigators tell me that the man was attacked around midnight when he was walking near the intersection of Strader Drive and Winchester Road. We're told 2 men came up to the man and told him to hand over his money. Officers say when he refused, the 2 men attacked him. Police tell us they hit him in the head with a club several times and cut his hand with a knife. The man who called 911 for him says he led him into his motel room to keep him warm while they waited for help.
And I called 911 for him, and then that's when EMS and 911 showed up at the hotel room to check the guy out to make sure that he was okay. And they did not take him to the hospital. He refused to go to the hospital.
The two men who tried to rob him were last seen heading east on Winchester Road. The description of both men is that they are both white men in their 30s, weighing about 180 pounds, standing about 5 feet 10 inches tall. I'm told both of them were wearing green jackets. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Mark. A wanted man accused in a drunken crash who was on the run for weeks is back in a Southern Kentucky jail. Terry Mullins is charged with assault and DUI. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says he crashed his van into 17-year-old R.J. Warren. Mullins was on house arrest, but last month, police say he cut off his ankle bracelet and ran to Ohio. He was recently arrested there and is now facing more charges in Laurel County.
The courts granted him home incarceration, and as a result of him fleeing like this, it's the same as if he fled from a facility, and he will be charged as such with an escape charge, so it's a very serious charge.
The deputy that you saw there says they will take the case to the Laurel County Grand Jury when it meets in December.
Tonight, President Obama will announce measures that could spare from deportation as many as 5 million immigrants who are living illegally in the U.S. The president will use an 8 p.m. address to the nation to announce the measures and will sign the executive actions during a rally in Las Vegas tomorrow. They include protections for parents and spouses of U.S. citizens and permanent residents who have been in the country for 5 years. Gasoline prices keep falling this year, but there is a downside to lower prices at the pump as far as state government is concerned. Kentucky's gasoline tax will drop by about 4 cents a gallon at the beginning of next year. The Transportation Cabinet says that will cost the state road fund about $130 million a year. That means the state will have less money for road and bridge projects and maintenance. The lower tax rate reflects a decline in the calculated average wholesale price of fuel. Some big changes are in the works for the federal courthouse in Lexington. The government is planning to build a $5 million addition to the back of that downtown building. Construction will begin this winter. The addition will be built on what is now the back parking lot. An annual tradition will be lighting up Lexington starting tonight.
The Southern Lights stroll at the Kentucky Horse Park is tonight. The public will be allowed to walk, run, or stroll through thousands of dazzling holiday lights. This is the 13th season for the 5K race. You can still register for the Southern Lights Stroll in person, which begins tonight at 6:30. Southern Lights opens up to the general public tomorrow.
Stroll makes it sound like most will walk, but we'll see, you know.
Yeah, it might be a little chilly.
That'll be a good one out there this evening. All right, our time is 6:08 right now.
All right, we're checking live drive traffic.
See how things are moving along. Here's Officer Don with our check. Good morning, Don.
Hey, good morning. Well, we get to start off with no problems on the north side of town. Just had a look between Boardwalk and Winchester Road on the inner and outer loops of the circle, and so far so good. Let's get a look outside. We'll show you what to expect as you head out the door for work or school or wherever you headed this morning with a live look at the interstate with no problems on 75. And on our Waze map, checking things out around town. No major slowdowns just yet. Inbound Nicholasville Road past the circle looks okay. So does Tates Creek Road, and even Richmond Road's in pretty good shape. Slowest traffic right now we're seeing is on Paris Pike inbound. That's just from the circle toward downtown, and also on Man o' War too in the area of Richmond Road, both on the inner and outer loops. A couple of clicks of the light to get through there. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much for the update. And of course, Officer Don and Deanna are on 98.1 The Bull this morning, and WKYT this morning just getting started. So good to have you along. We have a whole lot more to tell you about.
A family with internet fame is at it again just in time for Thanksgiving. A new cover from the Holderness family.
And we're looking outside, seeing that cold air kind of usher on in with that front. But that front gets taken over by some mild air as we head toward the weekend. Big changes, and I'll show you those changes coming up next.